My name is V Bozeman, and I blew a little bag.
If you're not really sure what is love, can't lose 'cause I got that winner. Can't lose if I got you.
Probably know me from Empire, that young lady that sang on the first episode, Until the End of Time, Timothy Boone. You know, we was naked, twirling. You know, you got all that black love. I worked from Home Depot. I worked at Joe's Crab Shack. Now, that was the very last job I ever had. I was in Atlanta, in Alpharetta, Georgia, welcoming all types of interesting customers, and I hated it. I was miserable. So, that was the last job I had until Babyface got wind of our group, and he was my saving grace. Lord have mercy. He was a saving grace from Joe's Crab Shack. And really, I really felt like I should have walked out of there when Whitney Houston came to Joe's Crab Shack. But I didn't know if she saw me. I didn't know. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. Like, this is like my fairy godmother, and she doesn't even know it. Like, this is like the reason why I sing. Like, she comes in to Joe's Crab Shack. She's with Bobby Christina, bless her soul, both of their souls, and I'm just like, oh my God. And the whole time I'm looking at Whitney like I'm a stalker. Like, I went to the back and I just didn't let her see me the whole time. I wanted to say hi, but I'm just like, she can't see me in Joe's Crab Shack gear. The group I was in, it was called Mahogany. I'll give you the name. Lord have mercy. So we performed for Babyface, and we knock it out the park. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, man, is he gonna call? What's gonna happen? So he calls basically that day and was all like, I'm gonna sign y'all. Da-da-da-da. That group was a total nightmare. It was a huge life lesson. You know, Babyface, he took a chance on us. So we go into L.A. Reid's office and we're like, okay, we're about to get our deal. Whoopie whoop whoop. The other girls, they climb up on L.A. Reid's desk and start gyrating and doing all types of things and kicking his kids' pictures in the frames and messing up his beautiful wood table and scratching up and heels coming off, and it was just mayhem. Nobody told anyone to climb on the desk. See, that's what happens when you're in a girl group and people don't know their positions. They try to outdo each other, and that's what happened. You have every executive that was in that Sony building just looking mortified. And trust me, I was mortified. So at the end of our performance, Ella Reid is like, oh, okay, all right. And then we just like, thank you. It was like the worst moment of my life. For how I felt in that moment, I was like, my career is over. I was like, what, 19, 20, I don't know. Yeah, we didn't get the call back from L.A. Reid. I never talked to Babyface again. Probably 4 or 5 years later, talked to him for the first time. I mean, it was horrible. This is something that, you know, was staying at office to the end of time. You know what's so funny? Because when I first got my very first big check, it was I got all my biggest bags from Sylvia Rome. Let me tell you what I did when I first got that check from Sylvia Rome. I'm gonna just tell y'all this because I ain't got no shame. I was young. I got that check and I'm like, Sylvia, where I'm gonna cash this check? I mean, I called Sylvia at work while she was doing what she was doing. I was like, where I'm gonna cash the check? And she was all like, V, you could cash it anywhere. Like, you know, just, I don't know what she told me, but I know I was probably bugging her. But that's how young I was. Like, I didn't even know where to cash this big old check. I bought clothes, paid a couple bills. You know, I did what a normal artist would do that's out here struggling and really don't have that much guidance would do. So when I signed with Timberland, everything was amazing. The music, I was in a good place. We was vibing. He was like, let me hear your stuff. Like, what you got going? I had a lot of material, but it was one piece of material that I wasn't really supposed to let him see. But I was like, nah, I gotta let Timbo see this. As soon as he saw it, he was like, damn, I didn't know you could act too. Da-da-da. He was all like, I'm gonna shoot this over to Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels saw it and he called my manager, Monica Payne. He called her right away and the rest was history. I was written in the Empire. The most irresponsible purchase I ever made was loaning money to somebody that wasn't gonna give it back. That's the most irresponsible thing I done ever did. It wasn't so much a purchase. It was loaning money to somebody you know damn well ain't gonna give you your money back. My first big check, I was petrified, mortified to spend the damn money because I had never seen so much money. I'm a girl from South Central LA. I'm a singer. I mean, you know, I get money here and there, but to get like this amount of money that I got, it was kind of like extra-fied alien to me. To be honest, I really got a place of my own to stay. That's where I spent most of my bag. I got a nice place to stay, and you know, I fixed up my home very nicely, and you know, I was just, you know, comfortable in that. I wasn't out here going on Rodeo Drive and, you know, buying Lamborghinis and, you know, Mercedes. I wasn't doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? You got an image to uphold, and then you want to make sure you looking fly, period. When I got over the shopping sprees and all of that, I really was focused on making sure that I reinvested in myself as far as my music, as far as my creative process. So yeah, I blew the bag on myself, and I definitely don't regret it. Like the biggest thing I blew my bag on was when I got my place. It was a really amazing place, and I just decked it out. I laced it. It's about to be a whole reinvention going on here with V Bozeman, and I'm very excited. Working on my album right now. I'm working hard for that bag. So I'm V Bozeman, and I blew a bag before. Okay? More bags to be gotten. More bags to be gotten.
With some luck, you'll have a chance to win a bag by entering the Blow a Bag 4K sweepstakes. With some discipline, maybe you won't blow it. Just click the link in the video description to be redirected to the sweepstakes for your chance to win $4,000. But I hope you paid attention, because to enter, you'll have to answer a trivia question about the new episode. You'll get to choose 5 numbers between 1 and 25. If your 5 numbers match the 5 winning numbers drawn next Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time via BET's Instagram stories, then you'll win the jackpot of $4,000.